Welcome! In the last video, we discussed getting started with self-sufficiency and focused on gardening. Part 2 of this series focuses on backyard livestock. We will be doing an overview on raising chickens and rabbits for small spaces and dairy goats if you have a bit more room. In the next video, we will look at water, heat, and electric systems. Backyard livestock is a big decision. Housing and feed are expensive. There are ways to reduce those costs, but they will be present. Benefits include a source of manure for your garden and a source of fresh, healthy food for you. You may view your small livestock as a crop to be harvested, but you may also view them as companion animals with benefits. Animals are fabulous for teaching children responsibility and an understanding of where food comes from. My sons were active in 4-H, an agricultural club that teaches youth how to raise animals, among other things. Backyard chickens have become very popular and are allowed in many urban areas. The caveat being most cities only allow hens, no roosters. There are many breeds of chickens, such as barred rocks, black Australorps, and the smaller white silkies shown here. I have a preference for Plymouth barred rocks. They are a large, hardy breed that is fairly docile. This is a teenage group of hens that we lovingly referred to as the velociraptors. They ate everything in sight. My love for this breed goes back to my childhood. When I was a kid, my father would order 100 chicks every year to raise up. Hi, I'm Amy. I grew up on a farm in Kentucky, and later I spent 29 years living off the grid on my own farms, where I built my own home and practiced self-sufficiency. I founded Fox Run Environmental Education way back in 1993 to teach about organic gardening, wildlife conservation, and environmental education topics. Chickens do well in small spaces as long as you can provide a safe place for them. A lot of things like to eat chickens, domestic and wild dogs, birds of prey, and raccoons, so safe housing and a secure yard are important. I will tell you, and I know this from experience, that chicken wire is useless. Small mammals with sharp teeth can easily bite through it. Get some heavy-duty welded wire for enclosures. It's important to have sturdy chicken housing that you can close up at night to keep out predators. There are lots of different styles of chicken housing. I happen to like chicken tractors. This is a larger one that needs a tractor to actually move it. However, if you have a smaller, narrow yard, you can place a permanent house in the middle and have 2 runs going horizontally off each side so you can switch chickens back and forth between runs. This allows grasses a chance to recover. Chicken tractors are lightweight and you just pull them around. They are easy to construct. I often use scrap materials for mine. By pulling them around each day, you give the chickens a new area to forage. I have had a lot of different styles of chicken tractors, and they have been well tested since I also ran a licensed wildlife rehabilitation center at the same time. So, for example, the PVC pipe running along the bottom of this tractor provided extra security against digging mammals. Never fear, you don't need a rooster to get eggs. Hens lay once a day, but not every day. A young hen may lay 5 eggs per week and an older hen 3 times a week. I always give my hens a biological break during winter when the days are shorter and don't use lights to extend the egg laying season. I did still get a few eggs in winter. I think hens live longer, healthier lives if they aren't asked to lay year round. Giving chickens a quality food is important, but you can also save money by supplementing their diet. Chickens are omnivores, and letting them forage is important. You can also give them leftover scraps from when you make a salad or veggies that have gotten a bit too ripe. Rabbits are great for the garden, and I would argue that even a couple pet rabbits are great for soil fertility. Some people raise them for meat or breeding stock. I sold heritage rabbits as pets and for 4-H projects when the boys were younger. Like chickens, commercial rabbits are often kept in small cages. Not good for the rabbits or your pocketbook. Tractors can also be used for rabbits, and like with chickens, being able to forage will increase their health and lower money spent on pellets. I personally just placed them in tractors during the day and put them in secure housing in the barn at night. Daniel Salatin has written quite a bit on building rabbit tractors if you'd like to see some examples. Being prey animals, rabbits will readily breed. If you don't if you have a small space and don't want babies, make sure to keep males and females separate. The young male can become fertile at just 4 months old, depending on the breed. If you are interested in meat from your rabbits, you will want to go with a larger breed like New Zealand, Californians, or Flemish Giants. I raised the heritage breed Silver Foxes, which is a great breed. But honestly, I suck at slaughtering, so I sold them as pets and breeding stock and harvested the manure. Supplementing your rabbit's diet with greens and real grains will lower feed costs and keep them healthy. I have authored several books, which are available on Amazon and the website. I also have a blog post, which I will link below, on my favorite self sufficiency books. Dairy goats are a fine addition if you have the room. They do need a secure barn or shed and pasture. Goats love to run around and play. Goats need consistent daily care, especially if you are milking. They need to be milked twice a day on a regular schedule. Goat milk is great for drinking and making cheese and yogurt. Goats have higher expenses because you need some specialized equipment and secure fencing. There is another hard thing about keeping goats. Goats spend 24 hours a day thinking of ways to get out. I am a big fan of cattle panels because they are sturdy and movable. I had small paddocks attached to the goat barn and then let them out in the big field when I could supervise. But cattle panels do have more of an upfront cost. Billy goats can be a bit annoying, and they do urinate on themselves. I always suggest not getting a billy to start with. You can always put your doe in the car and take her to see her boyfriend. Goats are curious and helpful. They love being part of projects. Do you want more in depth videos on raising livestock? Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe to show your support. Check out my other videos on becoming self sufficient. And thanks for watching, and have a beautiful sunny day.